Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Nahi asyasya priya kashan na priya saparo apiva ekaha sarvadhiyam dhrashta katrinam gunadoshayaho. For the living entity, no one is dear nor is anyone unfavorable. He makes no distinction between that which is own, that which belongs to anyone else. He is one without a second. In other words, he is not affected by friends and enemies, well-wishers or mischief mongers. He is only an observer, a witness of the different qualities of men. So the living entities, when he becomes transcendental, acquires original qualities. When Krishna looks at this world, so-called or material things have no meaning for Krishna. And not only that, see, devotee develop these qualities because he sees through Krishna. That is another way. One way, he is a part and parcel of Krishna. So when he advances in Krishna consciousness, he develops Krishna's qualities. Nobody is dear, nobody is friend. Actually, when he sees this world, he sees three modes in action. He sees the tamasha of the three modes. Everybody is moving in this world not by his free will. His free will he has surrendered to Maya. And devotees surrender the free will to Krishna. That is the difference. Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudhatma kartahamin iti manyate. Everybody feels that actually he is acting, but actually Prakriti is acting. So either Prakriti will act material or spiritual. That's the choice. You can't act. You have to surrender one place. So people surrender with a great hope of material enjoyment to Maya. Maya gives them some promise. If you do this, this will happen. And whole life he keeps working for the promise given by Maya. Just like we have so many advertisements. You can see that. Happiness guaranteed. First thing they write, happiness guaranteed. You have seen that? You buy this TV, buy this fridge, happiness guaranteed. So basically that guarantee is coming and a hope is coming. And people work whole. They totally surrender to Maya. They lose control over themselves and Maya takes charge now and takes him to the world of enjoyment. And Bhagavatam compares that as the forest of enjoyment. That is by Bharat Maharaj. He enters a huge forest of enjoyment. Actually, he is cheated there. Because metal energy will not agree to be obeyed by him. It is not his energy, it's God's energy. But anyway, it allures him. It's like a witch. What does the witch do? Come. Will drink your blood. So similarly, metal energy also behaves like a witch. Jiva jago, Gora Chandra bole. Kota nidra mayo tare, pishachi rekhole. It is compared to pishachi. Pishachi is kind of a witch, will drink your blood. So they surrender to Maya, so that the Maya can drink the blood. How unfortunate it is. A small child, you take an example of a small child. He by nature he needs shelter. Okay? If he is fortunate, if he takes shelter of his mother, and the mother will give him protection and care. And if he is unfortunate, he will take shelter of a witch, will drink his blood. Come. I'll drink your blood. The same way, it is for us to decide. The Maya is actually a servant of the Lord. But because of our rebellion, it acts like a thankless task of beating us. Like a witch. Thankless task. This is like a policeman. If you are a law-abiding citizen, you can roam freely in the city. If you do not, police will hit you. So why is police hitting me? What is wrong I am doing? You have to obey. You have no freedom. Sometimes people do not understand why I have to obey the Lord. But please try to understand. You have to obey. Jiva Krishna Das, we are the servants of the Lord. It's like a servant asks, why I have to cook for the Lord? Why I have to cook for a master? Why I have to obey my master? He'll be beaten up. The servant has to do his job. The Jiva is a servant of Krishna. When he disobeys that, he is punished. He is liable to be punished. And we are being punished. Another reason is that Krishna is not a heartless master. But Krishna knows your happiness lies in loving relationship with him. When it comes to service to the Lord, it is not a material service. Just like Sudama is a servant of Krishna. But how Krishna served him? Washed his feet, worshipped him. When it comes to service, he thinks service of this world. So Jiva actually is a individual, small, minute consciousness. It should agree to be predominated by the supreme consciousness, Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. Jiva is a minute consciousness. It should agree to be predominated by the supreme personality of Godhead, predominant consciousness. Then Jiva is blissful. And till the Jiva wants to be independent of that, he is punished by Maya. Why is Maya punishing him? Because he is supposed to do something. Therefore, Prabhupada says in the Bhagavad Gita that the Lord wants it, the surrender, and he demands it. He can demand. Just like you can ask a finger, move. There's nothing wrong when you ask finger to move. It is your part and parcel. So Jiva is a part and parcel of Krishna. Okay? So this philosophically understood. But to realize and to purify the heart so that we can come to the natural position is the sadhana. What is sadhana? So that by the practice of sadhana I come to my natural position. Okay? This is the natural position. So when a jiva comes to the natural position of Krishna consciousness, when he looks at this world, he sees the world. If your Shravanam is good, you see the world, people just moving by the three modes. Very few people are able to come out of the clutches of three modes, and they are moving by Yogamaya. And they are called Mahatma. Mahatmanos Mam Partha Devim Prakriti Mahashrita. They are not moving by metal energy, they are moving by spiritual energy. They are pushed, and their motivation to act is the inspiration given by the Paramatma. Therefore, another dimension they are working. And they are in so much bliss in loving exchange with the Supreme Lord. They spend their lives glorifying the Supreme Lord, and they are so much happy in the loving exchange with the Lord. Lord is so pleased by their service. Is the Lord very happy because he is becoming glorified? Definitely. As any person, he is also a person. Go somewhere, people are glorifying you, you are happy. So Lord is also a person. At the same time, Lord knows it is good for them because he is a real hero. If people hear about his marvelous chivalrous activities, it leads to spiritual advancement for the conditioned soul. The Lord is very happy. It is good for them. We should not consider it, why He wants people to worship Him. Natural. He knows it is very blissful for the conditioned soul, and this is their path to happiness. But something else we make our path to happiness. So what can Lord do? That is our misfortune. That is not mistake of the Lord, it is our mistake. So this is a good opportunity exists for the conditioned souls to hear about the Lord. And the Lord and the activities of pure devotees are very pleasing to hear. Very pleasing to hear. Therefore in ISKCON so many books are made, Prabhupada memories. Why? Because they are very pleasing to hear. The work of pure devotee, his life is very pleasing to hear. The life of the Lord is also very pleasing to hear for the devotees. So then, otherwise in the world, why the activities are not pleasing? Why we are not interested in material things? Why? So there are two kind of activities which are recorded. One is the activity recorded in the Shastra. These are the activities of the Lord and the pure devotees which happen only because of Yogamaya. They are all auspicious, those activities. Varyaneshate prashnaha kritaloka hitam ripaha atmit sammata pumsam shotam yadishu yaha paraha. Shukdev Goswami says so beautifully a question, Parikshit Maharaj. Just discussion of this gives us so much pleasure. That is spiritual activities. Understood? And why we are not interested to hear Maya and the newspaper and all the activities? These are all under the domain of Mahamaya. What is there to hear? Under the control of Mahamaya, somebody is speaking nonsense. Why waste our time hearing it? Therefore, everybody should spend their time. You got it? Just like there is a saying. If you criticize somebody, you get his bad quality. Why? I was analyzing this. Why? You heard the saying? Because when you're criticizing somebody, what you're criticizing? That man, he whole day sits and watches movies. The only thing he's doing is watching movies whole day. Then what you're doing? You're not meditating on his activity. He's sitting and watching movie. That is material activity. Any material activity, what is the vibration behind the material activity? Mahamaya. You're sitting in Mahamaya. You will get that quality. Just like you meditate how Lord Narasimha is so merciful to Prahlad Maharaj. Lord Narasimha is so merciful to Prahlad Maharaj. That mercy you also get. Because that is the Yogamaya activity. So you will get also that mercy. You got it? So what are we discussing? We get qualities like that. Therefore we say do not discuss the qualities. Oh, this person, what he does, whole day he does like that. Okay, keep discussing. You also become like him. Because that Maya will act on you also. Because very discussion of a material activity, it has to be done very carefully. It should not infect us. Correct? There is a very nice story. How to deal with karmis. Once what happens, you heard the story monkey and the crocodile? Recently I heard. You heard cartoon. What happens when a crocodile and a monkey become good friends? There. So crocodile tells the she crocodile, his wife, I have a very good friend and he gives me such nice fruits. So she said, bring some for me. So he brought, wow, these fruits are very tasty. So this crocodile wife was very wicked. She said, see, a doctor is telling, she thought the monkey's flesh must be very tasty because he's eating only these fruits. So she said, okay, do one thing. Get me the crocodile. I want to eat his heart. Because it must be very tasty. So he says, no, he's my good friend. Says, see, doctor is telling if I don't eat that monkey's heart, I'll die. So he got cheated. So he said, okay, I'll bring my friend. Wife is more important than everything. So he went and tell that friend crocodile, come. So he said, why? No, I'll give you a ride to the other side. It's okay. So he sat on his back fully trusting this fellow. And in the middle of the water, the crocodile started going little down. Correct? He can go down. The monkey was about to drown. He said, what are you doing, my friend? You said you will take me afloat. He said, no, I want to kill you. And your heart I want to give to my wife. She wants to eat it. He said, but my heart I left on the tree. Oh, really? So he goes back and he comes to the beach, but the monkey does runs away. So there are two morals of the story. The simplest moral is, don't be sad. There are people more stupid than you always. We think, oh, my life is gone, don't worry. There are people more foolish than you. Because he was foolish to sit on his back. But this fellow was even more foolish. The second moral, which is more important, is that when you associate with karmis, don't give your heart. Don't give your heart to them. Monkey did not give the heart to them. He associated with the crocodile sitting on him and all, but don't give your heart. Okay? So we have to very carefully, we meet public, we should not give our heart to them. We should very carefully associate, because their heart is moving by Mahamaya. We have to be very careful not to absorb that vibration when we meet them. You know, yesterday I watched a movie, so nice it was. They will say, all karmis, you should have come, how wonderful it is. We don't allow him to infect our heart. Keep him. How do we keep our distance? Kitayate. Is in his heart there is any desire to serve Krishna? Is he experiencing pleasure in serving Krishna? Most important. Is he experiencing pleasure in serving Krishna? No. Keep away. He is an insect. Whatever it may be externally, then it's a keep away. Otherwise, in his heart, the vibration, you will also absorb. Then what is happening? Your spiritual life is finished. The devotee is very, very, very careful. He sees the word acting. He sees all the people. They think, I'm deciding this, nothing they're deciding. Three modes are deciding. And they're dragging them by the ear, here and there, and they're running. That's all people are doing. But a devotee, Prabhupada said, what is this life? Being dragged by the modes. What is this life? क्या इज्जत है तुम्हारा? घोड़े मतलब कान पकड़ के कोई घुमा रहा पूरा दिन. Is it great? But people are like that. But a devotee, no. He moves by the loving grace of the Yogamaya in his desire to serve Krishna, and he experiences the auspicious life. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.